being honest.
Some of those in the silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup set to go here between the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in Week 9? And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were very good a week ago in that win over Minnesota.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Walker with another carry. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And remember, these two teams met in Glendale earlier in the season with the Cards coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona would give them the season sweep. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Rashad Penny, first carry for the former San Diego State Aztec. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here we go.
Walker now on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Penny, a first down carry, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. They'll try for the first with Walker. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. Back to Walker on first down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. Now the ball comes loose.
Yo, if we don't get that. If we don't get, yo, what? Come on, dog.
Seattle ball. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs?
So
you know,
fucking AIDS, bro.
Missed his block and
It's so AIDS.
Brought down by Jalen Thompson.
You know what, dog? You can have it, bro.
We think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6
5 minutes are gone off the clock.
Big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Tannehill keeps on the sneak. And no signal, but I don't think he got the surge behind center. No, he's going to be kept out of the end zone. And now a sneak, Tannehill. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. Ryan Tannehill, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks are on the board first here this afternoon. Jason Myers now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either. And it's 7-0.
15-play drive where he fumbled, and it was recovered by the offense. Okay.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. This one fielded at the 5. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Oh, he got to that.
Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up
cool beans, Kyler. Good job, man.
There, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
Yo, I better not get DPI.
As that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. Well, obviously, they never want to see penalties on that defense, but this one a little bit more significant there on the downfield pass play.
And coaches preach it all the time. You can't put yourself in that kind of position if you're the defender. You've got to stay in a spot far downfield where you can play the ball without creating extra contact.
Tannehill keeps on the sneak. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. And now a sneak, Tannehill. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Ryan Tannehill, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. From the 6.
The Cardinals take over at first and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Pretty ideal right there. Keep it yourself, get the first down, and get the heck out of bounds.
And knowing him, I believe he's thinking, I can get a few more yards if I just lower my shoulder. But he also hears that second voice in his head. His head coach, or probably his agent too, saying, get out of bounds, man. Don't do that.
Murray to run again. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent run of 22 yards on the keeper and also a first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that. And here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game. And all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray tucks and runs. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. But that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And, in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
Shotgun now for Murray.
Holy shit!
For Jones, and it's
Yo!
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
I don't even want to fucking play no more, dog. What the fuck is that?
Return just shy of midfield.
For a team who came in here on a healthy winning streak, we're seeing some uncharacteristically bad play thus far. And that streak is definitely in jeopardy if this offense keeps giving the ball away and can't mount a few drives of their own.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down inside the 45 at the 43. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1.
Here we go.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Because why not?
They'll run for it. It's Walker.
Imagine running right up the middle of that fucking
And he
defense,
gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
So annoying, dog.
Good spot
it's so
on the field
annoying,
to go
bro.
for it. Kind of no man's land, as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow. Might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a great chance to go for it. Personally, if you have those tendencies to be aggressive as a head coach, you kind of like this spot because it gives you the decision to go ahead and
that's that wide open. He's manned up, and that's that wide open.
Inside the 15 before they drop him.
He's manned up, and it's that wide open.
Yards.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing
I don't want to
game
play no more.
because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Early down stuff to put this
This
offense in
man's even
precarious
using his
position.
fucking
We know the
backup
security
running
point of
back,
attack,
bro. Like,
especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Let's go. 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And he'll be brought
Imagine
down
having
here
that
at the
fucking cutback
3-yard
there.
line. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. On 3rd down, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Cardinals have got it going the other way. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. He fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the first half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one told me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray now to throw. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. His first catch of the game, good for 11 and a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Murray now on first down. And the Seahawks defense
my
gets
protection
to him
not
and
pick
they
it up?
bring him down.
Because I blocked 6.
Flying in to pick up that sack, Jordan Brooks. Well, for last week's performance, which was so good, he was named NFC Defensive Player of the Week. He got a lot of praise, and understandably so, from national media. Looking pretty good on that play, too.
And I love what he told us this week before the game. He talked about how much time they spend working on pass rush moves, every position, because anyone could go after the quarterback in their defense, and you can see how they've all absorbed their lessons.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. First connection there of the afternoon.
Where's
for
my
those
tight
two.
end, bro?
It's good for a first
hurt?
down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Throwing on first down is Murray. This is caught.
That's disgusting.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A good pickup there, 22.
Well, he's had the interception woes in this one, Charles, and that time a little bold to throw it into double coverage, but he beat the double coverage.
Yeah, but I admire that he still will challenge defenders downfield, even though the ball's been in jeopardy a few times in this game. A nice ball there against multiple defenders, and they advance it.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kyler Murray scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point good by Prater. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21.
OJ Green is on my special team.
Man.
Okay.
At their own 34-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play. Not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Man just runs the fucking ball the entire game.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Tannehill now to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
That might be the third down stop that they needed, because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity
Run the ball,
to get
trade
off
the
the
defense.
field.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this
He has
one
a
away.
fucking 21-7 lead.
He'll return it from the 6.
A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards.
And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay if I showed my age a little bit more?
Depth charts. Because why are you in the slot, bro? Who I put there? Fucking A. Yo, where's my rookie tight end, bro? Did he get cut? Yo, like, where's my fucking rookie? If he was injured, it should say injured. Bro, what the fuck, man?
I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Happened to get off the block.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long.
We'll run with that.
Uses the stiff arm. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. Now thrown to Parker, complete on the slant. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 1st down, Murray.
He just came off.
He's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket.
He just came off, bro. Come the fuck on, man.
Use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
He used the defensive line.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon.
Bro.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray complete to Jones. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. Able to find Isabella. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
But these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together.
Suck my dick, nigga.
That is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zach Ertz. As the first half is winding down. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Prater for the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over at first down 10 at their own.
My second best pass rush was out too, by the way. That's very unfortunate.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy.
And he can't find any.
Ain't none of that. Free stats, bitch.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
Well, certainly going to be a lot tougher adding a touchdown to that lead now since they're facing 2nd and 20+. Big-time sack to start the drive and put the opponent way back. Let's see what kind of play call they come up with here.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
In the house again.
Here we go, here we go. Triple left, triple left.
The final shot here before the break.
Come here, dum-dum. Come here, dum-dum.
Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've come upon halftime with the visiting Seahawks. They're out in front. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This will be fielded inside the 5. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Line of scrimmage, the 31, as they line up 2nd and 10.
Green, green, green.
Here's Murray. He'll get this one underneath to Hunt. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Murray now on 1st down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Murray
he has it knocked loose. Fumble. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Oh, well.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes. If they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback, they've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case, never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running.
Again and again and again and again.
You're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
Oh, I'm putting
it
good there.
Near the 45, they'll spot it at the 44. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep.
As well.
But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill.
Thank you.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
Hey, little stupid, don't make me lose it.
For a big 9-yard loss.
He only gave them an instant to react. It was a classic case of if you blink, you missed him. Off of the line and to the quarterback in just a couple of seconds. Running back only had a moment to react and attempt to throw a block.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tannehill toward the center of the field, but it's in.
Gotta dunk that shit. You gotta dunk that shit.
Thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw, Tannehill. He lets it fly from Lockett. And this is
TBU, baby. Let's go.
Like
fuck off the field, bitch.
That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That's taken on the 25. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Wow, 76. Wow, 76.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
On 3rd down, here's Hunt. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Murray sets to throw on 4th. He gets it into the arms of Parker.
Fuck my sausage, my boy.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as this defense cannot come up with a play that they need. In fact, they surrender a big chunk. 17 yards there on 4th down.
Chase down
and he's going to
from
get
the
this one down
backside.
to the 45-yard
My
line.
God.
Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at
There's a
half
fucking
seems accurate.
bro.
That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. And they'll give to Hunt here on the option. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays. Like you mixed in a few of those, but most of the plays are just like we saw there. Keep them to short gains, make the fundamental tackle.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Murray now. And his throw is incomplete. Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
Fucking pressure.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. The quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
Flush to his right. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. To throw, it's Murray. He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And he's brought down, but not before picking up the first with a very effective stiff arm. On 1st down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. From the 17, Murray.
Sausage.
He's got his man.
Tie ball game.
End zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Devontae Parker from 17 yards out. And the Cards have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Continue to give him what he's had problems with.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here. There he goes,
there you go.
Right side.
Popped it for a big one.
30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
I ran into the kicker.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Trap ain't working.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group. And they want
Yo, he played both flats, bro. Come on. That's what I mean, bro. That's what I mean right there. He fucking went to the curl, then fucking jumped the flat, bro. Hate that shit about all Madden, dog.
In the third quarter, but that is not going to help.
Yeah, partner, probably should have used a different tool on that play, right? That ultimately is the kind of play where you can lose a ball game instead of being in a position to win.
That's the shit that's so annoying about all Madden. That specific play.
So they throw the pick six.
They play both fucking routes.
Now, as this one's in the air. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick 6.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right now, doesn't it? It's not just been one person. It's kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside, kind of start over, and put together a nice drive?
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Murray. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. To throw is Murray. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Ertz over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Zach Ertz has it complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. Fighting for the end zone.
I was holding R1 and he fumbled.
And the Seahawks have picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Here's Walker to start the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
I just really played this game pissed off because of his first drive, bro. 15 plays, fumbled, recovered by his offense in the middle of the fucking defense, and I was in zone. And I just don't understand that shit at all.
The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 7. Again, it's Walker. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards.
Bitch nigga ran the ball on 3rd down. Bitch nigga shit.
Let's go.
And the Cardinals, they trot out their dime package for 3rd down. Straight ahead, Walker. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And the Cardinals have got it.
There's that score we had.
And they bring this one back. A scoop and score, a fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona.
Rader for the extra point. And now
Like, imagine being that much of a bitch. Like, you're just running on 3rd and 10 because, fuck it, why not?
So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll be hoping to work a little clock and try to add on to this slim fourth-quarter lead. But whatever happens on this drive, certainly a huge fumble recovery by their defense at this juncture. 165 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before,
down to 15
doing
seconds,
everything
and he's just
possible
going to
to
run
have
the
him
ball
do it again.
again.
They need that turnover.
The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
It's a QB sneak.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. Tannehill keeps on the sneak. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, at least at first glance, as they spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't know about you, but I like this call.
Stop.
3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offense.
He's just going to break every tackle now?
Get it down to the 47 here.
Like, what the
At
fuck?
this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that.
Oh.
Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46.
Formations to run,
Only a
dive.
gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
They run again with Walker. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line.
Come on,
the
dog.
Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd. That's going to be their 2nd. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They'll try the air now with Tannehill.
Still through that.
To the right side and complete to
that.
Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
That's his favorite play to adjust out of, right there. That's it.
That's
Either
why
DK
you
on a
take
streak or
your
DK on a
receivers
fucking
and move them
a
around a
drag.
bunch, especially your best guys. And when it works out in the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out.
He just fucking moved J.J. Watt.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to perhaps salt this one away.
short.
And this is good from 57 yards out.
57
That was
yards.
bombs
Okay.
away right there. And
Okay.
that will extend their lead even further. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'll never understand how we're playing in a dome and the shit is open and he gets 8 miles per hour. I don't like that. I seriously do not like that.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that
Holy
throw behind his
shit.
man. He missed him. Incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Throwing is McDonald.
Yep.
And this is
Completely
intercepted.
undercut that
And that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams.
Completely
And to the
undercut that
43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along.
It's a 90-plus hit power guy hitting them right
at
there.
the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Tannehill. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now Tannehill.
Hello!
And he takes a shot on the release. As
Hit
this
you
will be
again, Hope.
incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he has got it.
I
From
fell short.
55 yards away.
How?
Was never
How?
down. But hang on.
Oh, my
Flag
God,
is
bro.
down. Now, if it's on the
No.
defense, they might decline it and take
I
the
literally
points.
dove early so I wouldn't get the penalty, and I get the penalty.
Well, to be frank, a silly penalty there trying to block the field goal, and that leads to a fresh set of downs. Tannehill going to throw it. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Now a 2nd Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Now it's Tannehill. And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Seahawks are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Seahawks, the win gets them back over 500 at 5-4 on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to L.A. to take on the Rams.
Zach Ertz got 98 yards, and that should have been our rookie tight end. And I don't know where the fuck he is on the depth chart. Didn't even show up in the fucking as injured. It's bad. What sex did I get this bitch? 7. Wow. No better than me. Bunch of old ass players. 10 tackles, 4 TFLs, 2 sacks. 2 TFLs for a rookie that is literally 4th string on the depth chart. Not even supposed to be on the roster. He gets 2 TFLs in the sack. J.J. Watt, 2 TFLs, but he also missed 2 tackles on this fucking rookie running back. He was less than 200 pounds. Hate to fucking see it. Rams won a game with 13 points. 77. Yo, 39 rushes. Where's the play where he fumbled? It's this one, 2nd and 9. Where he fucking fumbled with his quarterback and it was recovered by the offense. In the middle of the field in zone defense. But, okay. And then 3 straight fucking QB sneaks. This is the first play? Yeah. First play. Man coverage. Pick up the blitz properly. Wind up to throw this fucking corner out, bro. Give me Gunslinger, please. Should not take this long, bro. At 92 throw power for a reason. And there's 2 more QB sneaks for a touchdown. After we get a DPI. That's how this game started. This is not pressure, bro. This is clean. Make the throw. Look how open that shit is. Sailed right to a fucking safety. At this point, I didn't want to play any fucking more, bro. Legit. It was this point that I did not want to play anymore. I didn't slap my protection right here either. That could probably be what it is. But the throw is wide open. Throw is wide open. Wide ass open. Thrown to a safety. Man came out and ran a fullback dive. Because why not? I'm a bitch, right? Poke, poke, my nigga. Go empty it out. Right guard loses badly. Gets picked up by 61. We step up. We're about to make this throw here. I want to say, yeah, we're going underneath to our drag. And Al Woods beat 2 offensive linemen. And who is just such a run-of-the-mill defensive tackle, not known as a pass rusher at all. He's got 89 overall, Rodney Hudson on his ass, though, for this sack fumble touchdown. Okay. That's how we're rewarded after user stripping his rookie running back. Kareem Hunt just did not block the guy this time. That's pretty bad. I'm pretty sure I did stat protection here. Slot left, ID the right. Scott free up the fucking middle. Scott free up the fucking middle. 2 chunk plays later. We're in the end zone. This is the play Murray got injured on as well. Well, not that one, but this the exact same play call. 3 and out. Sack, 19 yard, 15 yard, sack. This pissed me off too. Because I have an extra guy here blocking. He's gonna contain, right? So I'm like, all right, cool. Let's just sit here in the pocket. Stay back a bit so we can get behind the guy that's doing nothing. All right? All right, cool. Let's just wait until somebody comes open. I guess that little move to the left is really what did it. But 77. Come on, dog. He did nothing the entire play. You would think standing behind your all-pro left tackle would do you some justice. It did not. And I get it. I had the ball forever, but he only rushed 3 and was in a containment. So that's what should happen right there. I moved towards the side of the field where I had more offensive linemen than rushers. And we got sacked. Would have been able to come back down to 19 rate, coming back down to it. Here's what it is, though. We get a touchdown out of the deal. Zach Ertz, corner the end zone. Easy money. How the hell sack here? Because why would you call timeouts to try to run play action? I'm dumb. Don't know who you playing. This time we literally sent 8. We literally sent 8. Don't know how we didn't get the sack, but okay. This is when Colin gets hurt, I believe. Oh, no, maybe not. his user. This is what I'm saying. Like, you should technically let Kyler keep the ball and do this. But people don't. You got a strip right there. People would rather just, you know, give up the inside runs. Tannehill cycle. This first down? Yeah, first and 10. Odd. Strange. He's not in the iPhone. What happens when he's not in the iPhone? He does not make reads. He doesn't have those. Running back wide open. Both running backs wide open. Throw it. Dum. Anyways, we got the ball back here. 4-yard run. Devontae Parker, 4th and 4, 17-yard completion. 10-yard run by Kyler. Parker for a 17-yard TD here. I'll say right side. Yeah, right side. 4 verts. 3 cloud. Put it outside. Bang. Easy money. Safety can't cover both. Safety can't cover both. Hello, good night. Then we come out in the blitz, and he gashes me for a fucking 75-yard touchdown. Stretch for a touchdown. Then, first play from scrimmage after that. This defender right here is in a purple zone. He plays the curl and the flat, gets the pick 6, and I am livid. I am pissed. Pissed to no end. Down here at the goal line, got everybody pinched in. Did he use her? Yeah, he used her 33 here. Came down from the heavens. I'm holding R1. Boom. This is when he bruised Kyler Murray's sternum. This is when he bruised Kyler Murray's sternum. I'd love to take this outside, but that linebacker gets really good penetration, forcing me to cut it inside, which is, I mean, I'm usually fine with. But then that's a good user hit stick tackle by him. User pursuit, hit stick tackle. Good. Good. And yeah, he gets the ball here. 0 yard, 3 yard, 5 yard penalty on the offense. That was a holding. Like a 8 yard run for a first down. 3rd and 10. Bang. User. Strip. Boop. Poke that shit out. 98, the rookie. It's in there for a touchdown. That's essentially the touchdown we should have had here. All it did was just waste, what is it, a minute of the time? Yeah, waste a minute of the time. And then we're just back to the run simulator here. 3rd and 1, he gets a fucking QB sneak, of course. Ends up getting 3 here. I felt like we held him how we were supposed to. We got a -4. Got DK on a slant for 9 yards. I don't know how he got open. He was manned up, and I had the zone out there. But cool beans. It might have been my mistake. I might have been using the right flat, and he went to the right flat. 3rd and 4, held him to 0 yards there. Ends up hitting a 57-yard field goal because he had 8 miles per hour winds in his favor. We're back out here with Colt McCoy and Cole McDonald. Dial up a corner out here versus man coverage. Zach Ertz is not separated at all from what's his face. I had my whip route though. I had it. The offense is going to be so much better when Hollywood comes back in. And my rookie tight end who's usually open on this route. Oh well. Late game touchdown here. Guess I shouldn't have. Ooh, everybody gets open. 2 slants open. Slot slant. Covered by Buda Baker. It's wide open. I don't know what kind of man coverage this is right here. I don't know what this is right here. I don't know what that. My man boot scooted backwards. Like what the fuck? Coding. Great. You would think that this is picked up, right? And I don't want him to pick up the inside linebacker. I want him to pick up the damn lineman. Yeah. Throwing a whip route here. I'm actually throwing a whip route here. GG's, man. GG's.
It's that hate, boy. Yeah, my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it.
Jerry Gunter. At his first career second as well.
Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding
okay,
like
good
we
job.
riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we...
Forgot about this.
Yeah. You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding the... Like
the nigga got hurt. Fucking Bruce Sternum.
Matter of fact, to look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the
Injury report. Where's my tight end? He got injured in practice. Okay. That's cool. We get Kyler back, Marquise Brown, and Trey McBride back all next game. Bruce Sternum only kept him out that one game. All right. Who's the Colts? Is it Shakur the Colts? He knocked off them Patriots. Okay. Zane beat Wonton. Marco lost to Raiders. Saints beat the Ravens. Imagine that, bro. Imagine having the Ravens being winless. Being winless with the Ravens. Yo, like, what? Oh, man, oh, man. It's a bit insane, don't you think? From Cali to Singapore. Every day I'm seeing more in the temple as we rock up tempo instrumental. I saw my dream in a dream, then I woke up. Put the dream team together. Now we defensive player, tight end, wide receiver, running back, running back, running back, running back, running back, running back, running back. Oh wow, it's one of those years, huh? Hollywood's up for Offensive Player of the Year. Might fucking spam him for the rest of the season. I don't have anybody on this list.
Yeah, that my Brooklyn, go see Chirac, Southside, C12, 911, grrr to the reality, we still outside.
Offensive Rookie of the Year, that bitch.
You can't throw dirt on the underground, we thrive.
He's number 7.
Ghana boy stocks on the rise, Charlie. This flex
I don't expect him to fucking win this award either. There's so much speed at wide receiver and running back. Shit.
This goes so hard, even the ops go with it. That's how you
Defensive Rookie, Rodrigo. We're up for best QB. Look at that. With 23 interceptions. I mean, we do probably have the highest QBR. Just on fucking 20 plus picks. Packers are quietly 7-1. He ain't saying shit. Oh, we ain't. Okay, so he's spamming the receiver. I'm spamming him too. DK is up for an award? What? Imagine Justin Pugh being up for an award. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, Justin Pugh over Stanley and fucking, whatever the fucking center's name is. I don't have a fucking defensive lineman. Well, backer. Clowney. Definitely not winning over Parsons, bro. Parsons is going to win his award just about every year unless somebody goes dumb crazy. David Collins is up there for best linebacker as well. I know He's a middle linebacker. Levante Davis a middle linebacker. Everybody else is edge. Yeah. Might make a Pro Bowl spot, boy. Peters up for best DB on the list. We're in the top though. Peters up for best kicker. Okay. 21 touchdowns and 23 interceptions. Ugh. But we're at 72% completion though. Like that's what I mean. Like this is the part of the game where I just have to continue to get better at not throwing picks. That's it. I mean, some of them are on Kyler, but I just have to get better with not throwing picks. If I can just commit to that shit and just run my offense, we should be good. We should stay under 30 picks. Seven interceptions is the maximum interceptions I want to throw over the next 8 games, I believe. 9 games? Let's see how many we played. 9 games. So 8 games. In 8 games, 7 interceptions or less. Cut and dry. That's it. I just can't, bro. Like, I have to just fucking live to fight, play another fucking down. Like, 23 picks at the halfway point is insane. It's insane. 25 sacks. Sheesh. This we got to keep up, though. We're at almost 500 yards halfway through the season. That is good. That I do like. That I do like. 6 carries a game. 7 fumbles as well. Like, fuck, his fucking yards per carry has gone down. He was averaging over 5. Long is only 18.
Got my wrist in these grits, trying to whip something new. I am sick of this rampant. So are you. Hold on, switch. Mama, I'm gonna introduce my ego. Since the world full of villains, then let's introduce the heroes. We the good.
Yo, the fact that Kyler has 80 yards after contact is kind of wild. It's actually kind of wild. Was without my top 2 receivers in that game. Be back, Hollywood. That's a big pun, bigger punishment. I give him hell, getting done. Keep it blunt enough, you can't cough drop. Tell him hard for their health. What did Marvin Jones do in his first game with the team? 3 catches for 44 yards. Alright, fuck y'all niggas, I'm out.